Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, man, just got off, man. Got to see, the highlight reels. Got to see, the speed up version of the game. So I'll just give my take, and then I'll listen to some of the other brothers who got to see the game in its entirety. I'll listen to Ticket and I'll listen to Too Raw for TV. Too Raw for TV, that's going to be a hard act to follow, but, I'll do it my way. I'll do it my style. I'm not going to go off because at the end of the day, I've already said this about the Houston Rockets. I've said this about D'Antonio. I've said this about Russell Westbrook. I've said this about James Harden. Because at the end of the day, I just feel more vindicated. More and more, I'll talk about the Houston Rockets and Russell Westbrook in particularly. So, as I said before, once again, just shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear nobody talking about Kevin Durant shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear none of that shit no more about, Kevin Durant, he ran to the Golden State Warriors. You don't go to the team that beat you. Why? You go to wherever the fuck you want to go. It's called free agency. I get tired of people comparing this shit like some old shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Talking about, man, you don't leave this and do that. Man, like I said before, man, I love the ability that these dudes have to go to another team. I don't care about Charles Barkley because I'm going to cook Charles Barkley's ass later on too. But in particular, let me talk about the Houston Rockets. Well, the Houston Rockets, I thought they would be able to at least stretch this series to 6 or 7 games. But it looked like this series is over on Saturday. It looked like this series is going to be over on Saturday. I think the Lakers are going to close them out and get ready for the Clippers. I think the Clippers will do what they need to do. I think the Clippers will win big tonight or today and just get this over with and wait for the Lakers. The Clippers know what's on the line. The Clippers don't want to the Clippers don't want to play any more basketball this series. They want to get this over with. They want to rest. And I think that they're going to smash Denver tonight. They're a better team. They're a far better team. And they're going to get rid of Denver tonight. Denver will be headed to the airport by 1 a.m. Tomorrow. And that's to go home or go back to wherever they are, them to go back to Denver and get ready to pack up, and then they go back to wherever they came from. But this series is going to end later on today. So the Lakers almost blew this game because LeBron James wanted to become GOAT James. A lot of people believe he was trying to, stat pad, which it looked like he was. But nevertheless, they got this series pretty much sold up, and they need to try to prepare basically for the Clippers, which I say is going to be an epic series. However long it lasts, it's not going to be no sweep on neither team's part. This series will go at least 6 or 7 games. Book it. Okay? It will go 6 or 7 games. Book it. Me, myself, I already told you who I have winning this series. So, I'm just looking at the Lakers. They had a comfortable lead, and they almost blew it. And if you listen to Too Raw, had they been, let's just say they only had a 11-point lead or a 9-point lead, they would have lost this game. But the thing is, with the Houston Rockets, as I said before, they don't have rim protectors. They don't have no size. They don't have no size. Straight up. And that's fact. Now, when this series is over, the general manager is going to have to evaluate, blowing up this team. I know people are going to say salaries and everything, but you got to ask yourself, should you get rid of Russell Westbrook or James Harden? Or get rid of both and just start over again? mean, I'm just keeping it 100. The Houston Rockets just won't win a championship with that lineup that they have. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not a championship caliber like team. And then let's just face the fact. They don't have the height. They don't have the firepower. Like I said, they live and die with outside shots. And the problem is, a lot of times, they don't make them when they need to make them. So that's pretty much the story with the Houston Rockets. They're just not that good. They have talent, but then I don't think they have a coach that can do anything with that talent. I don't think no coach could come in there and just win with the combination of James Harden and Westbrook. I just don't. I just don't think they can play together. I just think they're not compatible playing together. And then the thing is, you still have to ask these questions about Russell Westbrook. What kind of player is he? What kind of guard is he? Because to me, his decision making and his IQ show that he's not really a point guard. And then due to the fact he may not be big enough to be a 2 guard, but at the end of the day, I think he's more a 2 than he is a 1. Because you could be a 2 guard and you could slash and get to the basket. Russell Westbrook has never been that good of a shooter. You know, periodically he could hit shots, but I would leave Russell Westbrook open to shoot a 3-pointer to win the game. I wouldn't be scared or fearful of Russell Westbrook taking a 3 to win the game. He don't have it like that. But nevertheless, this your boy Town Biz. I'm out.